Hello everyone, I am Priyanka Maan, PGT Physics from KV Lakhanpur, and today we are going to discuss internal resistance of cell, electrical energy and power from the chapter Current Electricity, class 12th Physics. First thing which we are going to discuss is internal resistance of a cell. But before discussing internal resistance of a cell, we must clearly understand the difference between the EMF of a cell and terminal potential difference of a cell. And we must also know the difference that the EMF is always greater than the terminal potential difference in case of a cell. Now, what is the reason that the EMF is always greater than the terminal potential difference? Although conservation of energy says that whatever EMF is given to the cell should be equal to the potential drop across all the resistances in a circuit. But when we are talking about a cell and a resistance, it is also observed कि जो cell की EMF है वो हमेशा ज़्यादा है as compared to the potential drop across this resistance V is equals to IR according to Ohm's law. Now the question is that where is the rest of the energy? And yes, the answer lies in this term, that is internal resistance of a cell, यानी cell की अपनी resistance. That means that the cell itself offers some opposition to the flow of current, जिसकी वजह से कुछ ना कुछ potential drop इस cell के across ही हो जाता है. Now in case of electrochemical cells, as observed in this diagram, you can see there is a negative electrode and a positive electrode, and with the help of which the current flows in the external circuit, and this is the solution which is known as electrolyte. अब इन सब की वजह से भी कुछ ना कुछ obstruction offered होती है to the flow of current while the current moves in a circuit. It depends on some factors and internal resistance is denoted as R. और इसके SI unit भी वही हैं जो resistance के हैं, यानी the SI unit of internal resistance is also ohm. So the factors on which the internal resistance of a cell depends, first is the separation between the electrodes. First thing है electrodes के बीच की separation. Same as goes the formula, resistance is directly proportional to the length, यानी larger the separation, greater is the value of internal resistance. Second depends on the conductivity of the electrolyte, which means that it depends on the nature of the electrolyte of the cell. Second ये depend करता है electrolyte के nature पे. Higher the conductivity, lower is the resistance. Thirdly, it is inversely proportional to the area of the electrodes. Electrodes का area यानी same resistance जो है वो length के directly proportional है और area के inversely proportional. So it is inversely proportional to the area of the electrodes which are used. And it also depends on the nature of the electrodes. तो ये electrodes के nature पे भी depend करती है. Which means the equation will become the EMF of the cell is always equal to the potential drop किसके across? Resistance के across. कौन सी resistance? External resistance plus the potential drop across the cell, where this small r is the internal resistance. So the internal resistance can be calculated by the formula EMF minus the terminal potential difference upon the value of current. It can also be calculated by the formula to sum up, internal resistance जो है वो है resistance offered by the electrolyte and electrodes of the cell to the flow of the ions. Its SI unit is ohm, and graphically also we can find the value of internal resistance, and mathematically we can find the internal resistance by this formula. Let's move on to the next topic, which is electrical energy and power. जब भी हम electrical energy की बात करते हैं तो energy term आती है when we are considering some work done. As shown in this diagram, you can see battery जो है वो क्या कर रही है? It is doing some work so that the current starts या current flows in this circuit. हम जब भी बैटरी के साथ कोई भी devices connect कर देते हैं तो बैटरी क्या करती है? It helps in the flow of the electrons or flow of the current to this circuit. So electrical energy is defined as the work done by the cell. So it is the work done by the cell so that the current flows in the circuit. So it is the work done by the cell to keep the current flowing in the circuit. Now since whenever some work is done, it is stored as energy, and that energy is known as electrical energy. अब electrical energy है तो ये क्या होगी, एक scalar quantity, and its SI unit will be joules. Now let us move on to its formula. Now in this simple circuit हमारे पास एक बैटरी है. Let us consider it is having potential difference of V volt. यानी negative terminal is at 0 volt and positive terminal is at V volt. Let I be the current flowing through this circuit and R is the resistance. अब electrical energy find करनी हो तो electrical energy क्या है? Again it is the work done to keep the charge flowing in this circuit. और charge flow करेगा from positive to negative. But we also know that the potential difference in this diagram is, let us consider V minus 0, because the charge always flows from high potential to low potential. But हमने work done की definition potential की definition की थी, it is the work done on a unit positive charge. So you can write V minus 0 is equal to W by Q. तो work done कितना होगा, हम लिख सकते हैं इसको as V into Q. But we also know that if I is the current flowing in the circuit, then that is charge flowing per unit time. If you substitute this value, तो work done बन जाएगा W is equal to V into Q की जगह हम लिख देंगे IT. तो ये हमारे पास क्या बन गया, work done. And whenever some work is done by the cell, it is stored as the electrical energy. So you can write it as VIT. We can further modify this by using Ohm's law. Ohm's law की हेल्प से अगर हम V is equal to IR यहाँ पुट करें तो ये बन जाएगा E is equal to I square RT. अब ये टर्म थोड़ी थोड़ी आपको देखी लग रही होगी. दिस इज ऑल्सो नोन एज जूल्स लॉ ऑफ हीटिंग. तो जूल्स लॉ ऑफ हीटिंग में हम हीट एनर्जी फाइंड कर सकते हैं. तो हीट एनर्जी फाइंड करने का फॉर्मूला इज ऑल्सो आई स्क्वायर आर टी. सिमिलरली इफ यू पुट आई इज इक्वल टू वी बाय आर, यू विल गेट दिस फॉर्मूला एज वी स्क्वायर आर बाय टी. सो दीज थ्री आर द फॉर्मूलाज टू फाइंड द इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी. अगर हमें हीट एनर्जी फाइंड करनी हो तो हम क्या करते हैं, इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी डिवाइडेड बाय जे, विच इज द वैल्यू ऑफ कैलोरी. यानी हीट एनर्जी को हम कैलोरी में फाइंड करते हैं. 1 कैलोरी इज 4.2 जूल. सो इफ यू डिवाइड दिस वैल्यू बाय 4.2 जूल, यू विल गेट द आंसर इन कैलोरी. तो हीट एनर्जी फाइंड करनी हो तो हम सिर्फ क्या करते हैं, इसको 4.2 से डिवाइड कर देंगे. वट एवर इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी यू हैव, यू विल गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ द हीट एनर्जी. नेक्स्ट टर्म इज इलेक्ट्रिक पावर. एज यू ऑल नो, पावर क्या है, पावर इज द रेट ऑफ डूइंग वर्क. सो यू कैन फाइंड the power by using the simple formula of work upon time. और वर्क क्या है, इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी, और अभी हमने उसका फॉर्मूला डिराइव किया, दैट इज VIT. सो वी कैन राइट द फॉर्मूला ऑफ पावर एज V into I. फर्दर यूजिंग ओम्स लॉ यू कैन यूज द फॉर्मूला, यानी V की जगह हम IR पुट करें तो फॉर्मूला बन जाता है I स्क्वायर R, और I की जगह हम V by R पुट करें तो फॉर्मूला बन जाता है V स्क्वायर बाय R. सो यू कैन यूज एनी ऑफ द फॉर्मूलाज टू फाइंड द power. Electric power is again a scalar quantity and its SI unit is watt. And 1 watt can be defined as, you can define 1 watt by, again power का formula हमारे पास simple formula क्या है, VI. Then the power is said to be 1 watt when 1 volt and current flowing is 1 ampere. So power is said to be 1 watt when a current of 1 ampere flows under a potential difference of 1 voltage. Next we have commercial unit of power. Commercial unit of power is horsepower, and 1 horsepower is equal to 746 watt. Now why we use the horsepower? Because initially when the steam engines were invented by James Watt, तो जो स्टीम इंजन में जो माइंस में काम करने वाले वर्कर्स थे वो हमेशा कंपैरिजन करते थे स्टीम इंजन का, दैट वो कितने हॉर्सेस को रिप्लेस कर सकता है. दैट इज़ वाई जेम्स वॉट यूज टू कंपेयर द पावर विद द रिप्लेसमेंट ऑफ द नंबर ऑफ हॉर्सेस. सो इट्स कमर्शियल यूनिट इज हॉर्स पावर एंड 1 हॉर्स पावर इज 746 watt. द कमर्शियल यूनिट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी इज नोन एज किलोवाट आवर और नोन एज बोर्ड ऑफ ट्रेड यूनिट. दिस इज ऑल्सो नोन एज BOT. T, Board of Trade unit. It is defined as the amount of work done when a power of 1 kilowatt is consumed for 1 hour. यानी 1 kilowatt hour को अगर डिफाइन करना हो यूजिंग द फॉर्मूला ऑफ एनर्जी एज पावर इनटू टाइम, तो 1 kilowatt hour energy is when 1 kilowatt of power is consumed for 1 hour. Then it is said to be Board of Trade unit, which is commercially used. And we can convert it into joules as 1 kilowatt means 1000 watt and 1 hour means 60 into 60 second, and hence 1 kilowatt hour जो है that will be equal to 3.6 into 10 raised to power 6 joule, or in CGS it becomes 3.6 into 10 raised to power 13 ergs. So this is used commercially as a power of energy, electrical energy. This is an interesting chart with the help of which you can relate the terms power, voltage, current and resistance. As you can see, they are having many formulas and you can use any of them required by you. Thank you.